Toby's Triumph. It was autumn on the island of Sodor, and time for the Harvest Festival picnic. All the engines were busy, puffing around and delivering things. One morning, the Fat Controller went to Timoth Station. "Alicia Botti, the famous opera singer, is coming to perform at the Harvest Picnic," he told the engines. "Toby, I need you and Henrietta to take her from the airport to the picnic. Remember, she is a very special passenger. I am relying on you to do a very good job." "I've never taken a very special passenger before," said Toby later, when he was being cleaned and polished. "I'm worried I'll make a mistake." When he saw the extra special tea the refreshments lady had made, Toby was even more worried. He didn't want to spoil it. Later on, when Toby puffed out of Marin Station, he was so busy worrying that he forgot to slow down and took the bend too fast. Henrietta, his coach, rocked this way and that, and the tea spilled all over. Splosh! Then Toby made another mistake. He didn't see a red signal until the very last moment and had to screech to a stop. Henrietta biffed into him and the cakes and sandwiches fell off the table. Crash! What a mess! When Toby puffed under a bridge, the children all waved, but Toby didn't see them. He was too busy worrying about his very special passenger. Then Toby made another mistake. He took the wrong track and rattled down an old branch line. Bump! Bump! It was lumpy and bumpy, dusty and dirty, and the trees and bushes covered Toby and Henrietta with wet leaves. Thomas puffed by, pulling his trucks. "Hello, Toby," he said. "What happened to you?" But Toby wasn't listening. He was still worrying about his very special passenger. Toby sped off to the airport. He was worrying so much that he didn't notice the dip in the track and a muddy puddle until it was too late. Splat! Splosh! Toby splashed through the puddle, and he and Henrietta were covered from funnel to footplate in sticky brown mud. When Toby and Henrietta arrived at the airport, Alicia Botti gasped. "I cannot travel on such a dirty train," she cried. Toby didn't know what to do. If Alicia Botti wouldn't get into Henrietta, Toby couldn't take her to the Harvest Picnic, and the concert would be cancelled. Alicia saw how worried and upset Toby was. "Don't worry," she said. "A good clean is what you need." At last, Toby stopped worrying. Alicia got into Henrietta, and Toby steamed to the washdown, where the men got to work with buckets and brushes. Swish! Swash! Henrietta giggled in the foamy bubbles. Alicia sang a song, and the refreshments lady made another extra special tea. Soon it was time to go, and Toby steamed along happily. When he came to a steep bend, he wasn't worried, and he didn't make a mistake. He remembered to slow down and puffed around the bend. He reached through Knapford Station, and when the children waved, he rang his bell. Ding, ding! When he got to the picnic, everyone clapped and cheered. Alicia was happy. So was the Fat Controller. So were the guests. And so was Toby. He wouldn't worry about taking very special passengers ever again.